The Boston Celtics. Man, this team. I'm just. I don't know. I'm just lost. I really. Oh my goodness. I really don't know what to say about this team, man. But one thing I possibly can say about this team that I don't know, maybe every Boston fan would probably agree with is this team is very mediocre. Very mediocre, and the worst place you want to ever be in the NBA or any sport for that matter is just mediocre. Like it's because at that point you're just in the middle and there's no sense of direction on. You know what I mean? Like because you're not bad enough to tank, you're not good enough to really win anything. So it's just like, yeah. So it might be time to break things up, and that's why I'm making this video. But hey, man, if you are a Celtics fan, if you just love the NBA, man, hit that like button. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Trying to reach 100 subscribers. You know, trying to build a little basketball community. So yeah, subscribe to the channel. Yeah, leave a like and comment on the video too, man. If you have some trade, scenarios that you want to throw in the comments at me. I'm interested to see what you guys think, cause yeah, I'm going to list some trade scenarios for Jaylen Brown that because I just feel like this team it needs a change up. It needs a change up. And I think the asset that you guys do have that can get you guys back pieces that I think will round up this team is one. And just, Jaylen Brown is, come on now, like everybody knows Jaylen Brown. He just scored 50 like a couple days ago. But the team overall has been yet again just disappointing. It's time for a change up. It's time for a change up, man. It's crazy if you think about the past Celtics teams. Well, not as far as going back to the Larry Bird eras and all them eras, but more of like the era from like 5 years ago where you had a young Jason Tatum that got to the Eastern Conference Finals, and everybody was like, man, this team is gonna be a dynasty for years to come, possibly. Then you guys get. I remember you guys make the trade for Kyrie. I remember Isaiah Thomas and that small little era. You had Kyrie, and then I remember y'all had Hayward, and the Celtics was looking up like, man, this finna be a team to beat. And as we know, Hayward goes down with that injury. Kyrie was being Kyrie. It's just, so it just things never just seem to work out, and it just seemed like it should have been worked out years ago with this team, but for some reason things just never panned out. But I think it's time to trade Jaylen Brown, and I got some trade proposals that I'm gonna throw at you guys for fun, and like I said, leave in the comments if you agree with some of my trade proposals or if you have some of your own. But one trade proposal I had, Jaylen Brown to the Kings. Now on this one, I had the Celtics. The Celtics would get De'Aaron Fox, Harrison Barnes, a 2022 first round pick, and the Kings would get, of course, Jaylen Brown and Al Horford. Now, as far as with the Kings, now rumors have already been swirling that the Kings want to, unload Fox. They got too many backcourt players. The general manager there, Monty McNair, he wants to round out his roster while building around the young guards, Tyrese Halliburton and Davion Mitchell. Now for the Kings, it's a win for them because you pair a true wing of Brown that's gonna fit very well with those young guards. So if I'm the Kings, I'm getting on the phone for Brown. And as far as the Celtics, you add a franchise guard for Tatum. I feel like that's a win. And then too, you get a very underrated wing in Harrison Barnes. And honestly, if you able to get De'Aaron Fox and Harrison Barnes and pay that with Jason Tatum, your window to me is back open for contention. And it doesn't hurt, and two, it doesn't hurt getting Sacramento's unprotected first round pick in 2022. So yeah, so that's one trade, proposal that for me is a win-win for both sides, and that's something that from both teams that I probably would look at doing. My other trade proposal, I had Jaylen Brown to the Pacers. The Celtics will get Sabonis, Karis LeVert, and then of course the Pacers get Jaylen Brown and Dennis Schroeder. Now, like everybody know in the world, everybody named Mama know that the Pacers are trying to break up their team. And it's funny because they kind of almost in the same boat as the Celtics as far as what I just talked about in the beginning. As far as being in that mediocre stage where you're not really going nowhere, you got these pieces that's just kind of there. So you can see why for both teams this will work out. And for the Pacers, you get to move on from Sabonis like they seem like they want to do. You add more pieces for Brogdon, and they sensational rookie Chris Duarte, who's been playing very well this season as a rookie. And for the Pacers, you add elite wing and Brown with a ton of upside. Yeah, it's a perfect scenario. Like for the Pacers, you add an elite wing and Jaylen Brown. And then too, like for the Celtics, Sabonis and Tatum will be a terrific front court duo. LeVert and his scoring ability will take over the 2 guard spot, and you can put him next to Marcus Smart. And then, and too, like he's not a LeVert ain't a star like Brown, but but still, it for Boston, you making this move, it rounds out your roster, and it makes you a little better team like all around this, because it's like if I'm Boston, like I think it was really like what this team is suffering from is the fact that their team is not well rounded. Like you got these 2 ball dominant guards, who need the ball in their hand, and that's probably, and I know that's not the only reason why things have not been really going well for Boston, but I feel like it's one of the reasons. So making this type trade, it makes you well rounded. Now the next trade, I was thinking about, I had Jaylen Brown to the Golden State Warriors. That's a little interesting, huh? And I just wanted to throw this in there, to add a little fun aspect to it. But I feel like it's intriguing, and it's something that if I was a GM, I would be kind of be on the phone at like interested in something like this. But Wiggins has finally played like an all-star with him actually being an all-star this year. Talks surrounding him. He's elite on the defensive end and one of the top 3-point shooters in the game. And now for Boston, the idea would be to add Wiggins as more of a natural 3 while picking up assets to acquire another star player, possibly. And too, like, I know Golden State loves Wiggins. However, like, me personally, I feel like Brown offers a ton more upside to go with Steph, Clay, and Green. And then too, like, you don't have to give up, Kuminga or Wiseman. So I mean, it seemed like a win-win to me, like for both teams. And like I said, if I'm a executive, it's something that I would be interested in. Now, I can understand the standpoint you don't want to mess up what this team got going, and maybe bring in Brown like messes up what Golden State has going, and maybe just Wiggins just really complements the 2 stars and Steph and Clay. I can understand that aspect, but like I said, it's something that's at least intriguing. Now, moving forward. Now, another trade idea that would be another good one for the Celtics to entertain. Jaylen Brown to the T-Wolves. Now the Celtics will get Cat, The T-Wolves will get Jaylen Brown, Grant Williams, and a first-round pick. And now for the T-Wolves, it's pretty. I think it's pretty. I mean, well, I don't know if they coming out and saying this, but if you look at the T-Wolves, it's pretty evident that it's looking more and more like Anthony Edwards is the face of the T-Wolves, in my opinion. He's a star waiting to happen and a franchise cornerstone. And building around him while moving Cat should be in the cards for the T-Wolves. Adding Jaylen Brown to play the three with Edwards and D'Lo in the backcourt will make for one of the best trios in the league to me. Adam Williams in the first round pick will enable Minnesota to pull off another, trade, down the road. Toronto is roster next summer. So yeah, you can see why this is another win-win trade. Jaylen Brown. You add him to the upcoming guard, and Anthony Edwards. I know if you're the T-Wolves, you would probably love that. And for the Celtics, you get another star. To put around Tatum and Cat. See this scenario being an interesting thing for both teams, but yeah, man. But those I just some trades that I felt would be interesting. For Boston, because like I said, if you Boston, you have to. I feel like it's time to break up that team, and I feel like those trades I mentioned are like good, ideas to entertain, if you the Celtics. So like I said, man. So if you're a Boston fan, leave in the comments. Do any of these trades intrigue you? Like I always, leave a like on the video, comment if you're a Celtics fan or an NBA fan. And subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to reach 100 subscribers. We almost there. I'm trying to build a community. So yeah. So yeah, that's gonna be it for me. We out.